Alright guys, welcome back to Son of Scotland TV with a Hearts match preview. It's been a while since I did one of these, but it's also been a while since Hearts got a win, so hopefully we can correct both of those problems today and pick up all 3 points with a home tie at Tynecastle against Motherwell. Now our form has been absolutely atrocious, man. There's no two ways about it. Like 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, we were top of the table. Everything was looking fucking fantastic. We were in the semi-final of the Betfred Cup. You know, life was great. And then a few injuries. Stephen Naismith out, Suter out, Ikepace out, Jimmy Dunn out, Jamie Brandon out, and then before you know it, man, we've hardly won a game. I don't even think we've won a game since. We got smashed by Celtic in the Betfred Cup, and things just go from worse to worse. In the last 2 games, we've been screwed out at some points. We were leading St Johnstone, one of the worst penalty decisions I've ever seen. I mean, the guy clearly jumps up and dives. He throws himself to the ground. It was like a wrestling move, man. It's as if he was selling an invisible move, and the referee, obviously, you know, big fan of wrestling, he's like, oh fuck, there, you've dived, mate, there you go, penalty. And St Johnstone scored the goal to get a draw at that. And then before that, against Rangers, we were unlucky to concede the goal for Rangers winner. Rangers player was offside, but again, we got shafted. Linesman didn't do nothing about it, referee didn't do nothing about it. So yeah, been kind of unlucky in our past couple of games, but before that, we've just not been good enough. We've actually been atrocious. Since Stephen Naismith's injury at the end of October, we've won no games in the league. 2 draws and 4 losses. That is just not good enough. The previous 10 games before that, with 8 wins, 1 draw and a loss. So I mean, if you compare that, it's you know, it's almost a complete turnaround. Like, so I think we're still lucky to be 4th in the league, and I'm really grateful that we had such a good start, because if we didn't have a good start, we would be right down the bottom of the table. There's no doubt about that. And it's kind of weird. You look at Hibs, and the same things happened today. And I don't want to talk about Hibs in a Hearts match preview, but start of the season, they were flying high as well, 2nd in the league. All the talk was about Hearts and Hibs, and none of us have been able to get a win in the past 2 months. Not sure why that is, but I mean, both teams certainly need to turn it around as soon as possible. I don't think Craig Lefine's job's at risk, but I can't say the same for Neil Lennon. I mean, Hibs' defence looks atrocious, and he definitely needs to sort them out as soon as possible. Anyway, as for today, our form's pretty good against Motherwell, so that's at least one good thing. There's not many good things about us at the moment, but we've only lost 1 of our last 7 games against Motherwell in the league. So, we won 5 and drew the other 1, so at least we've got a bit of, you know, a bit of good, positive fucking momentum there. Motherwell have conceded 9 goals in their past 2 away league games. So again, Motherwell conceding a lot of goals. So that is something that we need to try and, you know, use to our advantage. But they are off a draw. They're coming off a draw against Celtic, so I'm pretty sure confidence will be high, even though that was a home game. So they did get a draw at home, but I mean, who knows? I think we need to go out today, attack fast from the get-go, and try and get an early lead. And hopefully, if we can do that, we'll be able to control the game, dominate, and see it and get a comfortable win. Stephen McLean has been directly involved in 10 goals in his past 11 starts against Motherwell. 8 goals, 2 assists, including a hat-trick for St Johnstone last time he started against them in May 2018. So I would love another Stephen McLean hat-trick today. Whether we're going to get it or not, I don't know. I'm going to go, my prediction, I'm going to go 2-0. I'll give us the benefit of the doubt. We have to turn things around here. If we don't, then if we don't win the day, then that's a good start to the season, completely fucked. I think if we win today, we can still salvage the season. We should have some of our players back. Christoph Berra just returned recently. I think Jimmy Dunn should be back soon as well, and I don't think Suter's going to be out much longer. Stevie Naismith probably is going to be out for another while, but I mean, I'm hoping that we can get these injured players back as soon as possible, and, you know, start getting better results. We're currently 4th in the league. I'll be completely honest, I don't think we're going to move any higher than that. I think 4th will be the best we can achieve this season. At the start, I predicted 5th, so we could finish 4th and get a Europa League spot, I would be happy with that. But in my opinion, Old Firm's too strong, and Kilmarnock are on fire under Stevie Clarke. Stevie Clarke's on fire. Hearts defence is terrified. Terrified because there's no way we're going to get fucking top 3 with Stevie Clarke winning every single week. But anyway, there you go. 2-0 Hearts. That's my prediction for this match. Let me know what you think down below. And until next time, peace.